Hi, this is Bill. One of the things that I really like about Google Drive is that it's constantly being updated and worked on. New features come out, and what I want to tell you about today is one of the new features that's available now inside of Forms. And this feature it's one that lots of people have been asking for. I get this question all the time, and so I'm really excited that they have the ability now to change themes inside of Forms. So I'm going to walk you through it real quick and just show you what the different options are in order to actually go about changing that form. Now this really only applies to new forms. If you have an old form that you've been using for a while, you can't really go and customize it. You have to start from scratch. At least that's how I understand it today. So I'm going to come up here in my Drive and I'm going to click on Create and come down to Form. And when I go to Form, you're going to notice one of the first things that I noticed is that it doesn't show up with the theme chooser. Instead, in the upper left-hand corner, there's a little button now that says Change Theme. And when you click on Change Theme, what happens is a window pops up, a sidebar pops up over on the right-hand side. And as you click through these, first of all, you're going to notice that there are a lot of new themes here. You know, you were pretty limited in the themes that were available inside of the old Google Forms. And so now these themes, they really add something to your form. But what's really cool about this is underneath each theme, you have the option to customize. So I've chosen At the Fair. You can see over here what it looks like. And then down here, right underneath the theme thumbnail, there's a button that says Customize. And when you do that, you have a number of different options that are available. So let's just walk through some of these options. The first one is header image. Now the header image right now is this carnival theme. So let me go in and you can see that I can change the image. I can remove it completely. So if I click remove, that image is gone and I have a form that doesn't have a header. But let's suppose I want to go in and see what headers are available. Click Choose Image, and it's going to show up with this chooser. Now, Google has given us a number of different theme images available right at the top. So you can choose one of these. So if I wanted to choose this soccer theme, and I select it, you're going to see that it's going to show up here. Now, one of the options that I have is to fit to width. Clicking fit to width basically blows up that image, but if I uncheck that, I also have the option to center, put it to the left and to the right. Now this image, because of the way that it's set up, doesn't really work that way. But let's suppose that I want to use one of my own images. Click on Change Image again, and I can certainly click Upload, but I also have some images in my Google Plus account that I could use to put in here. So here's one that is of the Google headquarters. I'm going to just select that. And what you're going to see is this shows up now right here. Now again, I can come in, click Fit to Width, and that makes, that kind of makes that image, that form look really nice right up at the top there. So that's just the header image, but there's so many more pieces that are available over here. First of all, you have the title. All of the rest of these items, for the most part, have to do with text and how you want the text to look. So for example, in my title, where it says Untitled Form here, if I want to center that, I can center it instead of having it left justified. I can change the color of that if I want to, and I can also change it to a different font. So that's a really nice feature, being able to alter the text in my title. But I can also do that in the description. The description is what's going to show up right underneath the title. So if you're using this in a classroom, it's going to be whatever your directions for that particular form are. Same thing with questions. You can change the font of the questions. You can change the font of the help text. And then you can also change any of the options, the font of any of the options that you have in here. Now, this is really exciting because this allows you to customize this form. Additionally, you can go to this form background and you can change it to a solid color. And this is the background of the form itself. But you can also go in and change the page background. In this case, I have an image background. I could go in and change that image to something else if I want to. But I can also remove that all together and just have this solid color background. Let's make it this color, which at this point is hideous, but the ability to go in and edit these different items is a really nice feature inside of Forms now. I can always go back to my default Forms and choose a different one, and it completely gets rid of that customization. Here's my custom theme. I can dump it right back in, and when I'm ready, all I do is click off of Change Theme here and click Edit Questions, and I'm right back into my question editor where I can add my questions. All the functionality is still there. When I'm ready, I go to View Live Form, and here is my form with my custom theme. So this is brand new in Google. Now what I've noticed, it is not activated on my apps account yet. This is just my regular Google account. So I know that that will be coming at some point, but I just want you to know that as of today, it is not active inside of the apps domain, at least inside of our apps domain in my school district. So it all just depends on what you're looking for, but the ability to change themes and put your own header up there. Maybe you have a picture that you want that is more descriptive than the plain pictures that are there. That changes everything. So again, when you go into a new form, you should see this Change Theme button up here, and here's where you can go in and customize to your heart's content. So I hope that helps. Good luck, and enjoy the new features of Google Drive.